What's going on, everyone? Jake Morgan at Shady Creek Marina, El Dorado, Kansas. We are the Kansas Ranger boat dealer. Today I have a 2023 Ranger VS1882. This is with the walkthrough windshield option. I'm gonna hop inside this boat, open up the compartments, and show you how everything is laid out on the inside. We do have two different variants of this boat, the Angler and the Regatta. This is the Angler. We do have this optioned so that this vinyl flooring that comes standard down here in the cockpit is also up on the front and rear casting decks. A lot of catfish in Kansas, that is their preferred flooring type. Here in the back, we have our live well. This does have a powered pump out divider plate there, and this does extend all the way underneath that seat base. Reinforced there so your seat, so your hatches don't sag over time from walking on them. And this one is fit for a bait bucket. It does come with the bait bucket. This farthest most starboard side rear compartments for your engine battery does have a main breaker switch there. Do have drains there in the splash well, remote drain plug access. People often ask me what these are for. These are just access to other components. If you were going to service a live well or bilge pump, you'd need to pop that out. Over here on the port side, got storage for your anchor and nav light. Over here on the starboard side, they have a little bit of storage in the side box here. That is the standard graph option at Hook 7. We order these pretty plain with electronics. We end up doing custom rigging jobs on most of our boats anyways. Here in the floor, do have holes drilled, drain into the bilge. Again, reinforced so you don't get saggy lids over time. This panel does come out, access to your fuel tank, fuel sender. When you add the walkthrough windshield, you get this passenger console and it adds the stereo option. It's a pretty seamless addition to the boat. If you didn't know that this came standard single console, you would never notice. Have to fix that. Have to adjust that latch. Center rod box here. 8 rod tip tubes. Access to our trolling motor batteries. The charger leads are already ran into that trolling motor battery area. The onboard charger is underneath the driver's console there. You have your fuse panel here. It is locking, I guess, so no one messes with your stuff or steals your fuses, I suppose. You have 12-volt charger, cigarette style charger, and then a couple USBs, 2.4 amp USB outputs. Here is our plug-in for our onboard. Forward live well. carpeted storage. There's that bait bucket I mentioned. There is the live well divider and fire extinguisher I need to mount. Our wiring diagram, which is kind of in a funny spot because there's no batteries or wires in there. I really do like how they put this mesh netting up here in the front. Just quick access storage. Throw your packet of plastics in there or whatever. They have the oar that comes with the boat in there. There is enough space in this front compartment to slide the foot pedal in. Not quite depth to get the entire foot pedal in and get it up off the ground. Trim controls and charging up here. We have the Minn Kota Tarova 24 volt iPilot. Again, that is the standard trolling motor option. It does not come standard on a quick release bracket, but it does come with a removable power plug. This boat comes standard with all three of these fishing chairs. That one there will fit in either of those rear spots or up there. You can get a fourth and then get four behind the windshield. And the difference between this model and the Angler model, the Reata model of this boat, is primarily the Reata model adds some jump seats back here so you can get 6 behind the windshield. And that is pretty much all the compartments and interior space on this 1882.